Hey lads, today is day 151 of my series to get to 2100 on chess.com. I just played a couple games against Crash, who's a chess YouTuber, and lost some of my rating. I didn't play so well, my head wasn't focused, I wasn't locked in when I played the games. Those videos will be out soon, so do stay tuned for that. It was a good time. But let's jump into a couple rapid games today, see what we can do. I'm sitting at 2002. In fact, I just want to play until I lose. And I want to play the most calculated, thoughtful chess imaginable today. Here we go. I don't care if this video is 6 years long. I'm going to play a lot of games. I'm confident. I'm going to beat this 2098 from Bosnia. And whatever they play, I'm just going to play logical, thoughtful moves, you know? I'm not going to goof around. Now, I have been considering playing the D6 move on move one more. This is the Philidor defense, but we'll go with a Caro Kann today and see how we can fare. It's an exchange Caro Kann, which is fairly simple. The bishop comes out to one of these squares. It can't right now, so I'm going to put it on f5. My recent over-the-board tournament game was played like this, which was a lot of fun. Knights come here looking at this square. We can just capture. I'm not stressed about this. I'm just going to close off my bishop. I'm going to put my knight up to this square? I think so. We can also play this move. Hitting his pawn. It's only defended by his bishop. And I was almost wondering, like, what about take, take, and then queen takes here? I was thinking about that just in my mind. Obviously, it's not quite working yet. But this is interesting. We're just going to go here. And if he captures, we recapture. So he's just captured this way. I'm just going to capture here. We got the open file for our rook. And I'll just pre-move this. Our knight can jump up to e4. That's totally fine for us. Rook's coming to g1. And maybe the queen's going to get active here. I'm not too stressed about it though. Take here is really annoying, but we do have a check. And I think that's fine for us. Also thinking about just moving the king up a square so that all my pieces are connected on the back rank. Okay, they've jumped in. They're looking at this, but we are defending. They're looking at this. We are not defending, so we need to deal with this. Maybe we take here, check, and then move this one. Let's go for this. It's kind of forcing my hand. Oh, he didn't take with this pawn. I didn't even think about that. Let's capture here. That's not so good. I'm going to just go here. He's got this pawn if he wants, but then we have the royal fork. Not amazing. We are attacking here. I don't know why I didn't consider him taking with this pawn. I am playing pretty quickly, but apparently not even playing as quickly as he is. So we should probably defend this one. Just going here seems okay. Then he's going back to one of these squares. Honestly, I'd like to just lift the rook. So that's what I'm going to try to do. There's almost a smother there, wasn't it? Here, here, and here. Was there a smother on the previous move? No, there nearly was. Yeah, so just here, here. Or no, here. He can't take, so here, here, here. Nearly a smother, you know? Not quite. We're just going to pull back to here. It's the only square we have. And now you can just take. Because he attacks this, but no, we take with queen, so we would be fine. Gonna sidestep. And this G4 square is good for us. Even though I'm down here, I'm not feeling awful about this. Oh, I just gave him this, didn't I? Is it good for me? So take here. Take here as well. Okay, and now this one can't even move. So here takes here. Oh, it's very interesting. This is a move. Doesn't seem to do anything. Let's try it. Go with the rook. Now we can attack this piece and then checkmate here. So maybe this move, sacrifice the queen. Queen takes. Rook here. Queen has to block. Take. It's interesting. It doesn't work though. This check is kind of annoying. I think we'll just sidestep. Okay, and now we just sack here. Pawn takes, check, queen here, check here. And I'm left with a rook. Wait, so take, I'm up 3, they're up 6. I go here, they block. I'm up 3, and they take. They're left with 2 rooks and a bishop, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pawns. That's 10, 16, 21, and I'm 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, how is that good for me? Wait. I'm down 5 right now. Wait. How is this? Yeah, because I get the rook as well. So let's just come here. This seems logical. And the check is just a check, you know? Doesn't do anything more than that. And this check is annoying. Yeah, because I would have to sack the rook there. So yeah, even though I'm winning the knight, I'm sacking the rook. Okay, my opponent's just missed this. I think that's going to be good for us. So the knight goes back here, and this is checkmate. I think I just beat them. Somehow we turned it around. Somehow. That's crazy. Wow. Very fortunate to win that one. But like I said, I'm only winning today. I mean, that was very fortunate. I really messed that one up. But I'm going to just continue this video. Let's go for game 2. Let me just check the reviews super fast. 88.6. He was completely winning back here. And he blundered mate in 3. Double brilliant with the rook. But back here, I just blundered it all because I forgot that they could take this way. I need to not just assume that they're going to take this way. That was really bad. So here, the move is this, so they can sacrifice both pieces. What about this move? It's probably bad. This was the other move I was considering. So here, take, And I have to move this one. I lose this pawn, which is kind of annoying. But maybe they don't even take it. Yeah, they bring in the queen. So here, yeah, I'll just play next time the simple way to play. I wanted to get a rook lift in anyway. That was bad by me. But I got a double brilliant. Pretty cool. Let's go for game 2. In 1993, from Australia, we're playing a Jabava London against a Caro Kann. So we're going to go for a von Hennig. If he wants to capture this, he can. That's the normal way to play. The von Hennig Gambit, we're attacking f7. And this pawn is under attack. We can recapture it at some point. Maybe. But usually we want to play f3 and give them the pawn for rapid development. I think the von Hennig Gambit is one of those gambits that's extremely hard to defend and very solid. Okay, and they've already lost here. I can go for this move. They have to pull the bishop back here. They can't take my queen. I could have just taken here, which is also brilliant, but I know my position's winning now. Gambits, some gambits are the way, lads. Some gambits are the way. If you want to learn how to play this gambit, have a look on my profile. I've got a guide on it. So take here looks simplest, but there's probably something better. Maybe not. I think I just capture this. And his pawns are doubled here. And we're going to castle, sack our rook, and get our queen in, maybe. I don't know. This move might be wrong. I'm not sure. And we're going to attack his knight. And then if he takes us, we can go in with a check. Which looks really good. I can also put the queen here. If he takes me, he loses a knight. I kind of like this move. We're giving him this pawn maybe at some point. Like we're not defending it currently. But yeah, he can't capture here. And I think this move seems good. So here, if knight takes, we take here. No, here, if knight takes, we take with check. He takes here. We take back. No, that's no good. So what about just bishop here? We also have this. Queen takes. I think getting another piece into the game seems the most logical. That seems like the way to go. And if we go here, if we capture, we're tempoing his queen. And we're also hitting this knight. Not forcing anything, but maybe g4, g5 forces the knight away, and finally we can break in with the queen. He's under a lot of pressure here. Okay, capture here. King takes. Capture here. If knight takes, we have this check here. We're not coming over here. Maybe just defending this pawn. Takes this one. Also just go here. He takes this pawn. Hitting my knight. What about this move? He takes the pawn. We take with check. He takes with check. I think this is probably best. Just getting more pieces into the game. I'm not loving it though. Here, if he takes here, we go here. He takes here. Take here. Here he takes with check. What am I saying? I think we need to defend this pawn. Maybe we just go here, but then this. Definitely haven't played this correctly. We could pull back here and defend it. Then he takes this one. We go here. He takes this one. We can move in. Looks good. I don't like my bishop's placement though. Maybe the bishop back to here. Takes here. Tempo the queen. Where does the queen move? Maybe here. Here, here, here. Not sure. This is a key moment that I gotta find something. This is good because he doesn't castle, but that's literally it. If he does take here, maybe here, here, and then he can't take here because of this. So here, here, and then we just defend this one maybe. Here. No, he can take it because it's with check. My lizard's scratching in the back. I don't know if you can hear him. But this seemed interesting because here, here, and if here, here. I kind of like this. Let's try this. Maybe rook d1 was better. I don't know. I'd love to be able to recapture with pawn here, but I'm pinned, so this isn't going to happen. So I have to recapture with bishop. I definitely had a better advantage. I don't know quite what I did that was wrong, but I definitely had a better advantage somewhere. Beautiful line here. Checkmate. Let's try it. So if he captures this pawn, rook b1, he takes a2, sack our queen, he takes, and rook b8, checkmate. That's kind of nasty. That would be a dream come true, wouldn't it? Here, take, take. My queen's looking at this pawn. I think it's fine. This bishop's really bad. So we're threatening to take this with check. Also, if he tries to defend it, maybe rook sack, rook takes. Take here, hitting his rook. His rook goes somewhere, maybe here. We take this one, hitting this rook, but they're connected. No, probably just rook up. I don't know. Okay, we definitely take him with check, are we not? I think so. This square is beautiful for our knight, but maybe this one's even better because it's an outpost. So here, here, here. If we get our knight to this square, I'm going to be very happy. If he takes his pawn, I'm fine sacrificing. And he takes this one. We just opened him up. Can't grab here. He's got this. I kind of want to just get my knight positioned onto a really powerful square here. So here, take, here, take, here. I can also just go here. It's probably safer because this is 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably better. Yeah, let's play up. Because I don't think his queen's ideally placed. Let's just keep solid. We don't need to give up material for no reason. I mean, we have been all game, haven't we? But this doesn't worry me. I have a check here winning his rook, don't I? I'm going to take that. That just looks good. I think that's just an opportunity to get a piece. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, wow, what a crazy game there. I actually want to check this one. And we're going for game 3. We're up to 2020. Let's go for... we got 2 brilliance in game 1. And apparently we got some brilliance in this one too. We got a brilliant in this game. Holy moly. Yeah, so here... after the bishop came out... we did do what was right. The castle was wrong. We needed to go right for the attack on the knight. And bringing the queen to f3 was not correct. We need to just retreat the knight. And maybe go here and look at this. Okay. And this was the moment that I took a lot of time. And it was rook d1. We just need to play rook d1. But I don't think the way I played was... terrible. This move, I don't think it was bad. It actually liked this idea of getting our knight super active and giving up pawns, which is very interesting. But yeah, that just blunders the game, doesn't it? Wow. All right. Game 3. Here we go. I've just been holding back today, haven't I? 2020. A 2036 from Gibraltar. I don't think I've ever played anybody from Gibraltar. He's playing the birds. I'm going to play the Dutch, which is basically a reverse birds. He's playing it this way with the fianchettoed bishop. So I'm going to do this quickly, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to go for this. Taking a bit of time here. So I want to play the pawn immediately here, but we can't yet. So I think we put the knight here. Or here. Both are decent. But this move, I'm annoyed. You know, I don't want this move because it really controls the e5 square. And he didn't play it. So we're actually just going to go straight in here. So I actually didn't play e6, which I've basically gained a tempo from what I normally do in the Dutch. Normally in the Dutch, I play e6. And it's kind of this slow pawn setup. And then we go for the e5 push. But now we can immediately play e5. And he should have had d4 there, I think. No, I could be wrong, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm right. And I wish I played this well against Crash earlier. I mean, it's just popping off today, aren't I? Take. So I wanted this push. Now he's going to play here, here, here. So he wants this square, doesn't he? So what if I go knight here now? Then he takes, and he wins this again. So that's no good. Our bishop's kind of annoying on this square. Like, I can't go here because this bishop's fianchettoed. It's very difficult to play that. So maybe c6 is a move here. And then it opens up queen checks, which looks kind of interesting. But I think he wants this here, here, and here. We just win a pawn. So maybe we're fine. I think probably though we should prioritize castling. Let's prioritize castling. That doesn't bother me. Although it does defend this square, which is a wee bit annoying. So take, and he's got what he wants. I could just go here. But again, take. And he's got this knight, this bishop as well. So that's kind of annoying. I think we need to take here. And we're just going to leave it like that for now. Maybe we can play this kind of like a stonewall, but take. And we've got two pawns. This one's isolated. I don't like that. So maybe we capture first. If we capture, he has to take back with pawn to keep these together. And then maybe, if we capture, he's not going to capture with bishop, is he? Because that gives him an isolated pawn. Capture. He's got two pawns here. And maybe we can go here and attack this one. Then he pushes. We can just take it off. And he takes it off and his pawn's still isolated. I kind of like that. Here, he's going to take here though. So we have to kind of wait on it. I think we're going to capture here. A little weird. If he captures here, I mean, his king's looking a lot weaker too. So maybe he does capture with bishop. So he doesn't. Yeah. So now I think we just go here and he's going to push. Take. We can go here. And our queen is hit, but I can always just defend with a rook. So I think this is fine. Oh, he does have a queen check here. I have to be careful about that, maybe. So push here, take. And if I move my knight away, he can check here. No, my queen's holding. So I'm okay. Okay, and I think that just gives me the pawn, does it not? I think so. So I think we got a pawn, and this one's isolated now. Now the question is, what knight do we take with? Probably doesn't matter a whole lot. This one, maybe. Because if I take with this one, he can take here. We take here. He has to take here, and we take here. And then we have doubled pawns. So maybe take this one first. Here. Then we're just up a clean pawn. I think that looks good. Oh, I missed that. There's the check that I was talking about. That's frustrating. Okay, well, I missed it. I missed that stupid check that I was literally just talking about. That's really frustrating that I missed that. Okay, what about this move? Let's not let off the gas. We gotta come back here. That was bad. I literally was just talking about that. We could still make this complicated. I need this video to be longer. I need to just keep winning, lads, you know? Need to keep going. Okay, bishop here looks good. It hits this one. Gonna go for it. Develop with tempo. Always develop your pieces with tempo. Okay, I can't develop with this one anymore. We can push, but he takes. Wee bit annoying. Maybe just put the bishop here. It looks like a beautiful square for it. I'd love to get this push in though. So maybe we play this move and then play this move. That kind of looks good. D4. Just looks like a one move threat. Doesn't do anything. Everything's held. We can go here. We are down a minor. He's got an extra knight, but we have an extra pawn. Oh yeah, because it uncovered that. That's annoying. And if I go here, he's got this. If I go here, maybe this is better, but then he probably just takes. He clearly wants to just trade off, so... Oh, that's frustrating. He's played this well. And now he can take here. Take though. No, he can't. Can't take there. I'm expecting him to just take my queen, so I will just recapture. Maybe he brings his other rook in though. And we're probably in a world of trouble. Yeah. I think that's a good move. Capture here. He takes. We get a pawn. What about this move? Hold up. Oh no, that's checkmate in one. What about this move? Takes here with check. I have to block to save my queen. Yeah, it's not good. I think I'm completely destroyed here. I'd love to play this move, but this is very annoying. Here, he's going to just take the pieces off. I think I have to save my queen somehow. Let's try keep the queens on. I think we need to keep the queens on. Taking here would just be foolish because capture. We have to capture back. So I think let's try keep the queens on. Maybe we can go here. Here, if he goes here, we can take. And keep the queens on. I'll try this move. And I want rook d8. Queen takes. We take with bishop. Maybe rook d8, he pulls back here. And the rook comes off and his other rook comes in. Rook comes here, take. We still have our queen. I suppose that's one bonus. Okay, so take with check. He takes with queen. My lizard's going nuts. Oh, wait, what about this move first? He takes with check. We take, he takes here, we take, and he takes. I can take with queen, or with king. So here, he takes check. I take with king. Can't check here. He can move over. But then rook up, rook down, rook over. I don't want to just trade. What about this? Here. And it's still the same, isn't it? Okay, let's go for this. 2 pieces defending. I think he just goes here though. And we have to block, and then he's getting another trade. Yeah. Oh, lads, I blundered that check fork, and I even saw it too. Not good, but I need to play more play until you win challenges. I think. I don't know if you guys like them, but or not play until you win, play until you lose. Okay, yeah, that's a good move. That's a very annoying move. Don't think I can really do much about it. We could try this. No, he just takes with queen. Oh dear. We've tried, lads. We've tried. We've tried everything to keep the queens on, but it's not happening. This is how I felt with my games against Crash, you know, just getting clapped. Okay, and he grabs this one. Okay. Well, he's let me keep the queens on, which I think is kind of cool, but what good does it do me being down a rook and a bishop? Defend here. It's kind of pointless though. I think here, queen comes here, forced here, rook down. I'm getting melted here. Yeah, rook here even. Yeah, GG. Can hope for oh, there it is. That's a beautiful mate. Well done to my opponent. Well done. All right, let's see how accurately he played that. It's hard to win a game when somebody plays this well. 96% accuracy. Yes, they really didn't make any inaccuracies, just the one here, which was bishop out here. And this is the moment that I thought that the pawn might be free, but the engine didn't like taking with either knight, both completely losing because of this check that I knew about, but I just forgot in the back of my mind. So the move here to play is pawn to c6, defending the checking square. I wonder, is king h8 any good here? This is a decent move. I should have just played something like this. And then, you know, if take here, and life's okay, they can swap off queens. If they do, we have the file. And I think I'm happy with this position. Apparently you have to take with bishop here. That's interesting. But yeah, it was fairly even game until I blundered there. And they played good chess. Hope you guys enjoyed that today. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.